या बेटा Vandani Bhante. Bhante, are you able to hear me okay, Bhante? Vandani Bhante. Bhante, can you make Sanjay Dada co-host, Bhante?
Yes, Pankaj Upasaka ji, I can hear you.
Bhante, can you make Sanjay Dada co-host, Bhante?
Co-host banao ji. Yes, yes, I will make you co-host. Okay.
No, Bhante, Sanjay, yes, Bhante, yeah, everybody is co-host now. Bhante, can I admit everybody else, Bhante? Are we ready?
Okay, okay, okay. Yes.
Okay, Bhante, yeah. Thank you very much, Bhante. Bhante, you are on mute, Bhante. Yes, Bhante, we can hear you now, Bhante.
Namo Buddhaya.
Vandani Bhante, we can hear you, Bhante, now.
We will now start. I welcome all the venerable monks, upasakas and upasikas. And today we are also having participants of our comprehensive course on Buddhism students. And I welcome one and all. We will now begin with Buddha Vandana. And today we offer puja for the good health and peace of mind of all of you who are participating. And also, we dedicate this puja to all our venerable monks, Sugatananda Bhante, and all the monks in Mahabodhi Buddha Vihara in Hyderabad who have offered dana today here. And also we dedicate puja in the name of the mother of our Venerable Jnana Rakita Bhanteji, who is not well. May she recover fast and may all beings be happy. We will start now.
Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhamma Namasa Subhadipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghana Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Iti viso bhagavan araham samma sambuddho vijja charana sampanno sugato lokavido anuttaro purisadhamma sarati sattha deva manusanang buddho bhagavate namo tassa samma sambuddhassa swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko yehi passiko opanaiko pachatang veditapo vinyohite namo tassaniya nikasa dhammasa supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupadipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapadipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichipadipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani Atta purisa puggala Yesa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakhineyo anchalikaraniyo Anuttaram punyam kheta Lokasati namo tassa atta ariya puggala mahasangha Evam buddham sarantanam dhamma sangham cha bhikkhavo bhayam va chambitatam va lomahanso हे सति घनसारपदितेन दीपेन तमधंसिन तिलोकदीपं सम्बुद्ध पूजयामि तमोनुद गन्धसम्भारयुक्तेन सुगन्धिना पूजये पूजनीयान्त पूजा भाजनमोत्तमवन्नगन्ध गुणोपेतं एतं कुसुमसन्तते पूजयामि मुनिन्दस्स सिरिपाद सरोरुहे पूजेमि बुद्ध कुसुमेन नेन पुण्येन मेते न च होतु मुखं भूपं मिलायाति यथा इदं मे कायो तथा याति विना स्वभावनिरोध सम्मापतितो उठहित्वा निसिनसाविय भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स इमिना दीपेन धूपेन पूपेन पूजेमि 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 इमं दीपधूपपूपपूजादि नाम सकलसम्बुद्धानाम् गसावकानां महासावकानां अरहन्तानां पगतिशीला अहं पितेषां अनुवातको होमि इमानि भूपा निवन्नेनपि सुवर्ण गन्धेनपि सुगन्धं सन्धानेनपि सुसन्धान क्षिपमेव धूपन्न दुर्गन्धं दुसन्धान पापुने सति एवमेव सब्बे संखार अनिच्च सब्बे संखार दुःख सब्बे धम्मा अनात्ताति इमाय धम्मा नु धम्म पटिपत्तिया बुद्धा इमाय धम्मा नु धम्म पटिपत्तिया धम्मं इमाय धम्मानु धम्म पटिपत्तिया संगं वन्दामि चेति सपं सपठाने सुपतिष्ठिता शारीरिक धातु महाबोधि बुद्धरूपं सकलं सदा यस्य मूले निसिन्नो वासपरि विजयं अकापतो सपन्युत सत्ता वन्देता बोधिपादपायिमेते महाबोधि लोकनाथेन पूजिता अहं पीते नमस्सामि बोधिराजा नमः विपत्ति परिभाहाय सब संपत्ति सिद्धिया सब दुःखं विनाशाय सब भयं विनाशाय सब रोगं विनाशाय भवे दीर्घायुगदायक सब लोकं हितार्थाय परितान्तं वनामहे समन्त चक्रवालेषु अत्र गच्छन्तु देवता सद्धम्म मुनिराजस शृण्वन्तु सद्गमोक्तम् सवन कालो अयं भदन्तः कालो अयं भदन्तः धम्म सवन कालो ayam badanta rita savana kalo ayam badanta namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Udetayancha kumaye karaja hari savarno pathavi pabhaso tanta namasami hari savarnam pathavi pabhasa daya jagota vihare mudivasa e brahmana vedago sabadhamme eme namo te chamang palayantu namatu buddhanam namatu bodhiya namo vimuttana namo vimuttiya evanso parita katva moro charati esana apetayancha kuma Hari savanno pathavi pabhaso tanta namasami Hari savanno pathavi pabhasa daya jagutta vihare murate ye brahmana vedago sapadame eme namo te chama palayantu namatu buddhana namatu bodhiya namo vimuttiya evanso paritang katva moro vasamakapaitim etena sacchava chena sotite hotu sabada etena sacchava chena sabbadukkha vinasatu etena sacchava chena sabba bhaya vinasatu etena sacchava chena sabba roga vinasatu etena sacchava chena hotu te jaya mangalang etena sacchava chena patu te ratanatayan sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasato dīghāyuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangala rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangala rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhamma nubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangala rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te avivadanasi lesani changuddha pachayino chattaro dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhang bala ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevacha atho nibbana sampatti iminate samichatuti sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Homage to the Triple Gym. Homage at the holy feet of our Bada Bhanteji, Most Venerable Acharya Buddha Rakita Mahathera. Homage at the holy feet of Kassapa Bhanteji. And homage to the Sangha here, and dear Venerable monks and upasikas and upasakas, those all who are participating here, and also all those who are online, our regular Sunday participants, and also the participants of the comprehensive course. Once again, very, very hearty welcome and Namo Buddhaya. Now, this is the time for all upasakas and upasikas to take Trisarana and Panchashila. So before you take Trisarana and Panchashila, you also normally ask, pay a salutation to the Sangha, and then you ask for the forgiveness for anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly done by body or speech or mind, kaya, vacha, manasa, 3 doors. And then after that, you ask for Trisarana and Panchashila. So now you may ask.
Bhante, yes, Bhante, I will request on behalf of all the participants, Bhante. Are you able to hear me okay, Bhante?
Yes, please. Pankajji, you can lead it.
Yes, Bhante. I request all the participants to please fold your hands wherever you are sitting, and we will make the yachana, Kshama yachana, followed by the Panchashil Dhamma yachana from Bhante. Okasa vandami Bhante, Dwaratayena Maya Kattang Sabba Paradhang Kamatu me Bhante. Dutiyam Piyoka Savandami Bhante Dwaratayena Maya Kattam Sabba Paradhang Khamatu me Bhante Tatiyam Piyoka Savandami Bhante Dwaratayena Maya Kattam Sabba Paradhang Khamatu me Bhante Okasa Ahang Bhante Tisaranena sah panchaseelang dhammang yachami anugrah katva seelang dethame bhante dutiyam piyokasa ahang bhante Tisaranena sah panchaseelang dhammang yachami anugrah katva seelang dethame bhante tatiyam piyokasa ahang bhante Tisaranena sah panchaseelang dhammang yachami anugrah katva seelang dethame bhante.
Yamahang vadamitam vadetha
Bhante.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Tisarana gamanang paripunnang
Bhante.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adinnadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adinnadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kame sumichachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kamesu miccācara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Surameraya majja pamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Surameraya majjapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Tisaranena saddhing panchasilang dhammang sadhukang surakhitang katva appamadena sampadetha.
Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, Bhante, for the Panchashila. Today's topic that we have in the comprehensive course of Buddhism is Life of Buddha, Birth to Enlightenment. And the main topic that we are covering this week is Heart of Buddhism, Core Teachings of All Buddhas. This would be, our teacher today would be Venerable Bhikkhu Kumara. I request Bhante Kumara to please continue with today's course. This is week 2, session 2. Again, our topic today is Life of Buddha, Birth to Enlightenment. Bhante Kumara, I request you, Bhante, to please continue with the course.
Thank you very much, Pankajji. Our Kumara Bhanteji will start very shortly. Before that, a very short, small meditation. Let us compose ourselves. Sit properly. Sit straight. Close your eyes. Smile and feel relaxed. Feel joyful. Remember the inspiring words of the Supreme Buddha. Kicho manussa patilabho. The human birth is very rare, and we all have got this human birth. Kichang machana jivitang. Feel your body, look at yourself. Having born as human being, to have good body, good mind is still quite rare. I have got good body, good mind with all the senses working. Kichang sadhamma savanang. To get an opportunity to listen to the Dhamma is still very rare. And I have got this opportunity to listen to the Dhamma every Sunday. Kicho buddhanang uppado. The most rarest of rare thing is the arising of the Buddhas, the birth of the Buddhas. And we are so fortunate that Supreme Buddha has arisen and given the Dhamma. That Buddha Shasana is continuing. So we are born in the time of the Buddha, in the place where we can hear the teachings, we can practice the teachings. Not all places on this earth you can hear or practice. So we are really blessed. Joyfully observe few breaths. In breath, out breath. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada suthi bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So now we are eagerly waiting to hear Kumara Bhanteji, as Upasaka Pankajji announced that today's teacher is our Kumara Bhanteji. Just for the information for the people here who have come, this is comprehensive course on Buddhism, which is going on online. And this is the second week. Every week there are 2 lessons. So this is the second week. Yesterday we had Panya Rakhita Bhanteji, and today we have Kumara Bhanteji. So now I request Kumara Bhanteji to continue. Kumara Bhanteji is from Tripura. He was in our Mahabodhi Suknachari center, in charge of the school there, Mahabodhi school. Now he has come here.
में खत्म कर देंगे शॉर्ट में क्योंकि आपने बोला था ना एक उधर से मैसेज देने का Kayena wacha chitina pamadina mayankatang achayang kamami bhante buddhi bhanya tathagata namo tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. First of all, I homage to the Triple Gems, and I homage to our Bora Bhanteji, and I homage to our Mahabodhi Sangha. Today I got the opportunity to Shato Dhamma, Kalina Dhamma Sakkacha. And this week, I give me to the topic is Life of the Buddha means path to enlightenment. We know everyone this about the Buddha and Bodhisattva. But we need to repeat again and again. We need to remember that one, every person. And if we see the story, this story is not new. This is the very, very old in India. Around 550 years, 2,500 years ago, this story. If you say that time called in India the Jambudipa, the northern India. And if we see this story, then this is this Buddha and Buddhism from India, not another country. But someone thinking this is from like Sri Lanka, Thailand, Burma. No, this is our old teaching in India. Then let's start this story. That is a old time, means that time called Sakya countries. The capital name is the Kapila Vastu. Then king was Suddhadana, called the Suddhadana king, and his queen is Mahamaya. There was very happy in the country, but they have not son. But everything's happy, but they are not have son. There's a little bit upset. But after 20 years, the Queen Mahamaya saw the dream. So the dream, what kinds of dream? He saw the dream, some 4 devas came and took to Himalayas and Anatata lab and take shower and then given the deva clothes and the one white elephant with the lotus, holding a trunk then three times is rounding the Mahamaya and disappear. Then they wake up early morning, they find us the dreams. Oh, what happening this? Okay, I saw the dreams like this. They inform to the kings. King suddenly quickly and call the Brahmins, and those are the knowledge wise persons. They saw that they saw that dream. Oh, king, you are very lucky person. You will get a baby. You will get a child. That child become an in the world is a great person. Then the king and queen and those are living in the countries all are happy. After 10 months, then Mahamaya, Queen Mahamaya said the king, oh, look, my dear kings, this is our Indian tradition, customs, that we had a baby born in our parents' house. Then told the king, and the king also agree. Okay, you go, your parent house. Then everything arranged. The king was going to his parents' country, means Devadaha country. Then the Mahamaya with there's soldiers and helpers, they're going to the countries, the Kaliya country. On the way, she saw the very, very beautiful gardens. That garden name is Lumbini Garden. The different of the flowers, different of the birds, different of colorful, and they attract the park, the Lumbini Park. Okay, she said, "Oh, I want to rest here." Okay, then she rest here. That time is one tree's name is Salaha tree. The tree, they catch it, that tree, and that timing is born a baby. Oh, that time is a baby. That baby born that Lumbini Park. That also we got a Vesakha Purnima. We get Visakha Purnima day. Then King Heart. Oh, Mahamaya is baby born in Lumbini Park. She not Queen Mahamaya not go to his father country, then return again his country. Again, this Kapila was to. Okay, Kapila was to return again, and King Sudadana is one has one old teacher. Name is Asita. He saw, oh, King Sudadana got one child. And suddenly he came and meet the child the next day. And okay, that he saw the child, oh, the child is very wonderful and very knowledge person, become his teach the whole of the country, whole of the world. After 5 days, King Sudhadana called 5 ascetic, 5 Brahmins, 5 sick person, those are knowledge men. And they see giving the name of that baby, that child. Okay. Then the child, some of ascetic, those are senior, they said, oh, Maharaj King, my dear king, your son is become king of king, means Chakrapati Raja. Oh, last one is his name is Kodenya. He said, oh, O king, your son is become the Buddha. He is the sannyasi. He said, and giving the name also there. His name is Siddhartha. Siddhartha. Siddhartha means wish fulfill. Siddhartha name. Then they given the name the Siddhartha. The king that time say, oh, my son is become the sannyasi, means if he will saw the four things. One is old man, one is sick man, one is the dead body, and fourth thing is the sannyasi monk. Then king, they worry about that. Okay, then king make the three palace for summer, winter, and raining season. They make the tree and keep it the prince. And every time he's worried about, oh, my son will become a sannyasi, worry about that. Then, okay, some prince, minister said, okay, and give the merit to the Siddhartha, then he not go to the sannyasi. Okay, 16 years old, they give in the merit the Yasudhara. Name is Yasudhara, cousin sister. Yasudhara, then married the Yasudhara and living there married. After that, then keeping on every time he living only the palace, never go to outside. He doesn't know about the country. That prince. Then he felt, oh, I want to visit my country because I am also one day the king. Then Siddhartha go to the father Suddhodana and request that I want to visit my country. Then Suddhodana also happy, okay, if you want to go to countries, visit to countries, you can visit and arrange everything. Then first day, he saw the one old man, the bigger. Okay, then asking the Channa, what is that? That is a human. This is a man. Not we are not the same me. He's different. His eyes, nose, body, everything's different. Why, Channa? Channa said, "Oh prince, this is the old man. This is the old man. We are also one day is old." Oh. Prince said, "We are also one day old?" "Yes, prince, we are also one day old." Okay, when he saw that old man, prince, he's not satisfied his life. He not satisfied his life because he thinking, I am also one day old. Then he always is thinking that one is only one day I am also old. Then next time he visit again the country, and again he saw one sick man. Oh, he cannot talk, he cannot eat, he cannot walk. Again asked the Channa, that is what is that? This is Channa said, this is sick man. We are also one day same thing. We are also the fever. One also we are the headache. Everything is happen. We are this. Channa said, okay. Again he not happy, not satisfied. Next time again he visit again country, again saw the dead body. Ask the Channa, what is that, Channa? Channa said, this is the dead body. Dead body means people are die. Oh, Channa, we are also one day die? Yes, Prince, we are also one day die. Oh, very, very upset, the Prince Siddhartha. Very, very upset and thinking about, we cannot stop that. One day we will old, one day we will sick, one day we will die. We cannot stop that. Channa said, no, Prince, we cannot stop. This is the nature. Okay. Siddhartha, Prince thought, okay, I will find why we cannot stop this. Every time he's thinking at one. Nearly 1 year, yes, and Yasudra also get a son. Yasudra, the baby, the baby, and name is Rahula. That day, also Siddhartha saw the sannyasi is sick person. Oh, he is very quiet. He is very happy. He is very bright. No any suffering. Okay, ask the Channa, who is this? What is that? Channa said, this is the sannyasi. This is a sick person. He only begin and eat. He don't have any property, anything. Oh, they're thinking, oh, I am also become one, become make the sannyasi. This thinking, he think about this one all the time, the thinking, then decide one night, okay, today I will go to the outside and find those are I thinking, those are I saw. This solution, how to we get us free from the old age, old person, how to free from the sickness, how to free from the deadness, all of this one. And one day he left with Channa. Kantaka is a horse, name is Kantaka, Channa. And midnight, they're crossing the river. One river is their name is Anuman rivers. They're crossing the river and reach the King Magadha countries and reach there and said Channa, now you need to back the country and take my all our properties, means their prince wearing the dresses, all the belong to the king. Okay, they return everything and said, okay, if I get when I found, I will come back. If I not get that reasonable, those are things I cannot back. When I get this knowledge, then I return the country. Then said the Channa. Channa also not agree. He also want to with Siddhartha, and Kantaka also same. Then request the order and request the Channa and go back country, and Channa is go back to country and said everything. Then now Magadha country, their king is Bimbisara. Bimbisara meet the Siddhartha, this Buddhishwata Siddhartha. Then Bimbisara also said, oh, why you are make like this? If any problem is your country, then you can go back. Why you are make like this? Then Bimbisara said, oh, why you are make like this? If any problem is your country, then you can go back. Why you are make like this? Then Bimbisara said, oh, why you are make like this? If any problem is your country, then you can go back. Why you are make like this? If any problem is your country, say the Bimbisara king. So nothing happened. I am in our country, everything is good, but I found the some of things means old age. People are old, become the old. People are the sickness. People are the dead. That's that reason I found how to we free from that all of those things. Okay, then Bimbisara also said, request him, the Siddhartha Bimbisara request him, age, okay, you come my country. Then he left from the Magadha. Then as he's going to somewhere place is first he meet Alara Kalam. They have the disciple and he teach many everything is there. Then from him some of he's doing meditations and some is that knowledge that Alara Kalam have the knowledge. And first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, everything is learned from him. But Siddhartha is not happy because he found some old how people are old, people are dead, people are sickness. That how to is solve the problem. Then he's left from the Alarakaram and meet again Udaka, ascetic Udaka. He is going on is after he meet his five also disciples. Means disciple means five ascetic also. Is Kodenya Mahanama Wapa Asajis. They also meet with the five and they're doing their own self. And Siddhartha is Dukkha Jariya. Siddhartha, he not eat anything. Like not eat anything. Just only doing the meditation, these bhavanas, something else. After if he not eat anything, how he can get the what he found? Then later he started eat little. When he started his eating, then his five also friend, he also ran away from him. Before means enlightenment. See, before he get the enlightenment, he saw the five dreams. Five dreams. These five dreams I not explained because this next week I think this Supiya Sutta is will explain that one. And he saw the five dreams before he enlightenment. Before he enlightenment is one night before enlightenment, and next morning nearby Niranjana river, one tree, he's sitting there. Where he's sitting there, that is the name of Sujata. He already determined this. He will offer some the kheer, means yagu, then payas that he offer. Means I think is nearly 20 years or 20 years is already determination that. Then meet the Siddhartha Bodhisattva, and when his helper cleaned that place near the tree. Then saw the Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva means Bodhisattva Siddhartha. Then saw, then and she.
It looks like we have lost Bante. So let me just make connections there. We'll continue from there.
Sumida Pandita. He got up Dipankara. Six to 10 p.m. in these hours divided, and he got the power. Pube Niwasa Anusati Jnana means he got Satapana Maga, Satapana Phala, Arahata, Anagami Maga, Anagami Phala, Sagadagami Maga, Sagade Phala. He got everything in. He can saw all the past life. And 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. he got the knowledge. Setu Paripurariya Jnana. That one is that jnana is about the karma. Means people are dead and born, like can see he can see the from heaven to hell. Everything's then about the karma. People rich, poor, how to people rich, how to people the poor. All the knowledge he got. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. morning, he got Asavokaya Jnana. Asavokaya Jnana means Samma Sambuddhi. Then that Vipassana and Padicca Samuppada, all are, he know that knowledge. Then we call the Samma Sambuddha. Then we divide this, all these three jnanas And this one also explained, I think, properly next week, next Sunday. This all realize of the Buddha. The next week, just because I don't have time that much, because I cannot explain everything. Just only briefly I tell you. After Buddha got a enlightened man, he said the first gatha after he got the Buddha, means he got all of the knowledge, Samma Sambuddha, then said the knowledge, Buddha, Anika jati sangsarang, sanda wisang ani wisang, gaha karang gawisantu, dukha jati punang punang, gaha karang ditusi, punagihang nakahasi, sabiti pasuka baga gaha kutang wisang kitang, wisang karang gatang citang, tanhanang kaya majaga. This is the Pali word. Anika jati sangsarang. Through many years, I am only born in sangsara, in this world. I have wandered, seek in the worry, the build in the householder. Like means, sanda wisang, ani wisang. I don't know. Those are making the house. That is why I born again and again in this world. Puna gihang naka dukha jati punang punang. Dukha jati punang punang means I again and again reborn, because I don't know who are maker the house, means who are maker the reborn. Then now I know who are making the house. Then I destroy those who maker. Now I destroy those are who maker. Then tanhanang kaya majiga. Tanhanang.
Okay. It looks like we have lost Bhante one more time. Let me try to reconnect again.
So, are you able to hear Pankajji?
Yes, Bhante, we are able to hear Bhante.
Okay.
Please continue, Bhante.
I'm very sorry for the technical issues here. I don't know what happened with the laptop. It got stuck, hanging. Sorry. I hope all others have heard about this. Before we take up some more questions, we will. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Fixing one issue here with technical. This one I forgot to put on the microphone. Not enough sati. Huh?
We can hear you, Bhante. We were able to hear you, Bhante. Bhante Anand, we were able to hear you.
Thank you, Pankajji. Dear participants, those who are also online, you please have some patience, because I saw when this sound was cut, about 10 people left, 15 people have left the meeting. No need to have so much of impatience and expectation. This is the life. Anicca is the life. Unpredictability is the life. Machines can be unpredictable. Humans can be unpredictable. Your own mind is unpredictable. Today, now in this moment, you will be feeling happy, and next moment, no guarantee. So also machine is working now, and next moment, no guarantee. So please have patience and smilingly wait, and things will come back. Even if things don't come back, your peace should be there. You can do meditation. So today, in continuation of this Buddha's wonderful legacy that the Buddha gave us, the legacy of enlightenment, the legacy of DHAMMA, that has been continuing since 2,600 years. Just now Kumara Bhanteji explained the story from birth to enlightenment. Yesterday night, evening, it was from taking Bodhisattva vow up to this birth, and today from birth to enlightenment. Dure Nidanang, Avi Dure Nidanang. Dure Nidanang is the old story from when he becomes Bodhisattva, and then till this life, and Avidure Nidana is from this birth, from birth to enlightenment. So the next part of the Buddha's life is Dhamma teaching in different ways. This Dhamma teaching is coming to our times, and we have now in the East and the West, everywhere the Buddha Dhamma springing and flourishing in the hearts of so many people. Before we take up questions, just one small introduction by one of our wonderful friends from Switzerland. I request Alakan, may I request you to come and share a few words why you have taken Buddhism so seriously in your daily life, and why he is now very responsible. Kushan Lauji. Kushan Lau. Mr. Alakan is president of Buddhist Association in Switzerland, and he is they have a beautiful temple built in a Thai design near Zurich, and we are very happy. He's one of our wonderful friends from Switzerland, and very, very devout Buddhist, and he got visa to come to India because of he's a businessman, so he was able to fly. Otherwise, it is not possible nowadays. So just few minutes, 10 minutes, Allah Khan, I request you. And just we transfer you this this online microphones also, so that our friends online may also hear you, and then we will take up few questions. Online bhi, ye wala bhi.
Thank you, Ananda Pante. Venerable Bhikkhus, dear Ubasok, Upasikas,
Just a moment, Allah Khan, sorry. There is a mess. Huh?
Bhante, we are able to see Allah Rakha and we are able to hear him as well, Bhante.
Yeah, but our people cannot hear.
Oh, okay, Bhante. Yeah, in the hall itself, okay, Bhante.
They're from America, but not from our.
Yes, Bhante, sorry, Bhante. Yes, please continue.
That is online and one is here.
So can you hear me now?
Yes. Right.
Venerable Bhikkhus of the Mahabodhi Sankhar, dear Ubasok, Upasika, I am very pleased to be here. It's very great. Thank you for this invitation, and it's a great honor to speak to your words. A short introduction about my personality. My name is Alkan Göçmen. I'm 56 years old. I am born in Switzerland, but actually I'm born into a Turkish family. My father and mother, they are Muslim. But born in Switzerland, I got the opportunity to visit a Swiss boarding school. So that was a Christian boarding school, a Catholic boarding school. It's actually a Christian monastery. I lived about 5-6 years in a Christian monastery. And when I was 29 years old, after having some visits in Southeast Asia, I married with a Thai lady. So I became Buddhist. So I was grown up with 3 different religions. Yeah, but I decided to follow the Buddhist way, the way of my wife. Actually, it does not matter where we are coming from. When it comes to mastering the life, we are all the same, whether we are Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist. We are all the same. We're all struggling with the same problems. But maybe what matters in that context is I got an insight into Buddhist life in Thailand. In Thailand, the Theravada Buddhism is, I would say, the national religion of Thailand. And you get a nice insight how Buddhist society works, how that works. So I married in a very small village in northeastern Thailand, and I spent my days there with my parents-in-law, working on fluted rice fields, planting rice, harvesting rice in a winter season. Actually, it was a very small village with a monastery in that village. So that's where I learned first about Buddhism. And one thing that was new to me as a Swiss was the blessing from people, mainly from the older people. I don't know how it is here in India. It might be very similar, but in Thailand, when you marry, you get visits from old people who bless you. They bring you threads. They bind threads around your hands. I don't know. You know that from here in India. To get a thread in the hand. So after marrying, and my arms were full of these threads. Both arms are full, and people were wondering why I got so many of these threads. But I liked it. It was a wonderful feeling. It was a very wonderful feeling. And I remember one evening we were sitting beside a rice field. Some farmers, they told me that the country where I will go back with my wife, Switzerland, a cousin of my wife would work. That was strange to me because this is so small village in northeastern Thailand. How can he come to Switzerland for working? But maybe I did not really understand what they were talking about because they were speaking in a Laotian dialect and my Thai language was not so good. Maybe I misunderstood it. Whatever, I forgot it. I came to Switzerland with my wife, and according to our Turkish traditions, my wife, she stayed in my home, in my parents' home. I heard it is very similar here in India. It's not untypical that the wife stays in the home of the parents of the husband. But then I was looking for some Thai communities in Switzerland so that my wife is not alone. She can share their culture with them. And then I heard that just about 10 kilometers from my home, a Buddhist center was planned to be built up. And I went there to visit that center, and I found out that the cousin of my wife worked there. He was a lay supporter of the abbot. He was a servant there, and he was the cousin of my wife. You can imagine so many thousand kilometers away from Thailand, from a small village in Thailand. You found someone of these relatives of my wife in Switzerland, and he is working in a Buddhist center where the plan was to build up a real Thai temple in Switzerland. So because of that, the door was open for me every day to visit this Buddhist center. And the abbot, he was like an uncle. So very close relation. What a luck. And a few years later, they have built up a real Ubosota, a wonderful temple with wonderful paintings inside the temple. What a luck. When endowed with so much blessings from Thailand, I got 2 kids, a daughter and a son. They came close together, just 1 year beside. And when the son was 10 years old, we sent him to become a novice in that temple. And with that, the Upasota door was open for me actually every day, where I started to go to the morning chantings and the evening chantings. And I became familiar with these suttas. And I started to learn them and started to recite them at home for myself. So the many suttas like the Dhammacakka Sutta, the Paritta Sutta, the Karanyametta Sutta, all these suttas I learned from the monks, but I also get a very nice insight about the monk life. So I have been to some dos and patimokkha ceremonies in the temple. And most I learned about Buddhism is from these suttas. Yeah. In 2013, I was sent here by my company for business development in Bangalore. It's not the first time I'm here in Bangalore. I came here as a backpacker in 1984. I was then 19-year-old. Bangalore was very different at that time, but I was very happy to come back after so many years to Bangalore. And when you're Buddhist, you're looking for some refugee wherever you go. And I was looking for a Thai Buddhist temple in Bangalore, and I have seen there is the Mahabodhi Sankha here. And I said to my wife, when I go to business in Bangalore, I would like to visit this temple and I would like to bring them a monk robe to donate. So I came here and I met Ananda Pante, and Ananda Pante, he gave me the chance to meet Acharya Buddharakkita. He was 95-year-old, and I met him just a few months before he passed away. And I had the big chance to donate a monk robe to him. And maybe you have to be to be experienced with Buddhist life in Thailand or so to understand how much happiness came up if I can donate this robe to him. I was so happy. And Ananda Pante made a picture of that, a photograph, and I sent it to my wife, and she was so happy about that. You know, that is so meritorious if you can give, if you can donate a robe like that to someone like Acharya Buddharakkita. So, and since then, this is a nice refugee to me here when I come to India. It happened one time. I came here for evening chanting in this temple. And just before leaving the temple to go back to the hotel, Ananda Pante asked me to stay here for a moment, for he wanted me to introduce me to a Thai monk. He came here to teach meditation. His name is Ajahn Therapan. That was Ajahn Therapan. And I introduced myself to Ajahn Therapan. And so he asked me where I'm coming from, and I said, I'm from Switzerland. I'm in the Thai Buddhist Association in Switzerland, and I mentioned the name of our abbot, and then he said, oh, I know this abbot very well because I was his disciple. So, but he followed to ask me where I stayed in Thailand, and I said to him, from the Chayapum province. And then he said, oh, I come from Chayapum province too. So he asked me in what district I stay. I said from the Chaturat district, and he said, oh, I also come from this district. And then he asked me from which village, and I said from Ban Sampoi. And he said, "Oh, I have grown up in Ban Sompoi. I know this village. You can imagine, so many thousand kilometers away. Yeah. Thailand is a country of 60 million people with so many villages. How can you meet someone who is close to my wife in a temple in India?" So one may think about miracles. What are miracles? And maybe Ananda Pante may teach you a lot about miracles. So for me, these are not miracles. For me, these things are normal. When you become a Buddhist, these things are normal. It's not a miracle. When I came here yesterday evening, I had a moment with so much happiness while I was waiting in the waiting room for Ananda Pante. There was a moment with so much happiness that came over me. And I was thinking about, from where is this happiness? From where is this joy coming from? What is that? And maybe the Pali language has a nice word for that. They call it kushala. Kushala. Maybe I'm not so well qualified to teach about kushala. I learned about that word and I liked it a lot. And I think when something like that happened to you, this is because of your past good deeds, because you have done something well in the past, and this is the merit out of that. It comes to you. And when an Uposatha hall is built very close to you, this is not a miracle. It is, for me, it is kushala. Or when you met a monk from India here in Thailand that is close to the family of my wife, we may call it kushala or not. It's not a miracle. It's not a miracle. I mean, we are born as human beings. This is kushala. We could have been born as animals. Yeah. We are endowed with our senses, with our brain. We are human beings. This is kushala. And I see here so many monks. They have more kushala than I have. They can be monks. Yeah. So these are not miracles. Let you open your heart and let your heart go where good things come from, and you will get kushala. But kushala is exhaustive. There is also the opposite, the akushala. So be respectful with kushala. What really matters is that it's not about miracles. What really matters is that the kushala brings you forward. It shows you the way where to go. I could have won millions in a lottery, but this is less kushala than seeing the way where to go. I have a plan to learn the Dhamma in the future. I have recited so many times the Pali chantings. Even I have not learned Pali. I have read some translations, but I haven't learned Pali. But I have a plan to learn the Abhidhamma to get a better understanding about kushala and akushala. Yeah. I'm very pleased to be here with you. That is also Kushala. And I would like to thank the Mahabodhi Sangha for their kind invitation. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Allah Khan, for sharing these words. And thank you very much for this visit. Even though you are here for just 3 days, you made it a point to come to this morning puja and discourse and to take these precepts, and yesterday evening also puja. So that shows kusala, a lot of kusala, as he was telling, lot of kusala. There is no miracle. How being born to Muslim parents and brought up in Christian monastery and married to Buddhist wife and exploring Buddhism and landing in Mahabodhi society, offering robe to Bada Banteji, all these are not accidents. These are all incidents with very good causes and conditions. So we wish you all the best, Alkan. And now you are as a president of this Buddhist association there in Switzerland. May you further continue to serve many more people. And surely there are many more people who are with lot of good conditions in their hearts. They just need one small spark. So that opportunity you are already giving, and may you give more. And we wish you that you wanted to learn Dhamma, you want to learn Dhamma. May you learn Dhamma more and more. So then we will understand the life and teachings even more better. So we can have 10 minutes. 10 minutes for question and answer, as our Buddha Datta Bhanteji's comprehensive course of Buddhism is a very interesting course. And a lot of questions normally come. So Pankajji, we can take just few questions, huh?
Yes, Bhante. Bhante, thank you very much, Bhante. So if you are allowing me, I can go directly to the question, Bhante.
Yeah.
So, Bhante, there is a question related to the story of Prince Siddhartha Gautam offering to accept Paribraja as a solution to avoid social boycott of his family for opposing Sakya Sangha to go for a war with Kolia over the dispute of water with Rohini River for irrigation. Can you comment on that side of story, Bhante?
I mean about this war, the reason of
Yes,
war
Bhante.
for his renunciation.
Yes, Bhante, yes.
In the suttas, we come across that the Buddha was contemplating again and again about life, about the realities of life, and about how to find way out to these sufferings. So this is often comes in the suttas, and he also says he thought, how can he find out, being in the family life with all these things is not conducive to do this exploration. Exploring this subtle things need total dedicated work for that. So it can't be just with all this family and the state and all properties and all these things. So just get out of that and search. So that thought used to come to Bodhisattva, Prince Siddhartha often. So that is there. And then in the Buddha Vangsa and the commentary to the Buddha Vangsa, the reasons why he left, how his samvega, the thoughts started coming quite early, but samvega means urgency, sense of urgency to search for the truth. That came because of the 4 sights. These 4 sights are the life's realities. Old age, sickness, and death. These are life's realities. So according to the commentaries, it is said that he saw it on the July full moon day, Ashada full moon day, old man, and 4 months later, sick man, and 4 months, that is in November, and again 4 months later in March, dead body, and again 4 months later on Ashada Purnima, July full moon day, a monk, a renunciate. So that day itself he decided and renounced. So for our these things we have suttas and also the commentaries, and especially Buddha Vangsa and other, this one, that is how it is coming. And as far as this river dispute, there is no reference in Pali literature. Or I asked some monks, and here and there they said it is they don't have a reference in Pali or in Sanskrit literature either. They said it is written by one Sri Dhammananda Kosambi. Dhammananda Kosambi, he wrote a book, probably in Marathi, I think, or in Hindi, I don't know. In that, he mentioned like this. So that is the source for this river water dispute. Dharmananda Kosambi was quite, I think, popular about 160, 70 years back, 100 years back. And his writings used to influence, it seems. And in our Tripitaka, it comes, the Rohini River dispute. It comes after the enlightenment of the Buddha. That incident comes after the enlightenment of the Buddha. As Buddha, he goes to Kapilavastu, and near Kapilavastu, when the Sakyans and Kolyans were about to start the war because of the water of Rohini River. So that is the later on. And then they give up war. 250 Sakyan princes, 250 Kolyan princes, they all become monks, 500 of them. And then the Buddha takes them to Himalayan mountains, and they meditate, and he guides them, and they become Arahant. And when they were back in Mahavana in Kapilavastu, at that time this Mahasamaya Sutta was taught. So this all clear records are there after the enlightenment of the Buddha. So in any case, one need not get too much cracked up with these things. The fact is that the Buddha renounced. Why he renounced, there can be many reasons. When the life, somebody is thinking about life, every reason can contribute, trigger. You see, when you wanted to go to, for example, Pankajji wanted to go to America and work, surely a lot of causes, conditions Huh? Oh, because of this reason, job or money or practice or education or research. So many reasons come, no? Not just one-to-one. So like that, in the life of Bodhisattva, surely many such instances and incidents would have caused. So, the fact is, he left home, he became Buddha, and after becoming Buddha, what he did, what he taught, that is what matters to us more than just going deeply into this was okay or that was okay, this is like that is like that. I think that is my feeling, that practicing Sila, Samadhi, Panya, taught in 84,000 ways by the Buddha, at least 4 ways or 4 suttas if we learn, that is good enough. And how better to go into those aspects. And as far as the Pali scriptures and literature and everything is concerned, it is established fact why he renounced. And these discussions can be more on the teachings of the Buddha.
Thank you very much, Bhante. Bhante, the next question is related to we had some technical problems, and a lot of people missed the portion where Siddhartha got the 5 dreams. Is it possible for you to quickly go over those, Bhante? I know we are running short on time here. Just briefly, maybe.
Dreams, 5 dreams of the Buddha. I think there is going to be one more class about that, or what? Something is there. In any case, I'm going to tell you the 5 dreams quickly. Kumara Bhante, did you in any case, Kumara Bhante also did not mention those 5 dreams, and they did not miss it actually. Now you can hear the 5 dreams are, the first one is the Buddha is sleeping on this entire Jambudvipa, Himalaya as the pillow, and his both hands touching to oceans, and South Ocean he was touching with feet. That was the first one. And the second one was when he was sleeping, one grass started growing from his navel, and it went up into infinity. That was the second dream. And the third dream, as the Buddha was sitting, many ants with black heads, they came and crawled and went up on his ankles, on his feet. And the fourth one was there were 4 birds of 4 different colors, and they flew and came, and as soon as they touched the feet of the Buddha, they all changed into white color birds. That was the 4th dream. And the 5th dream was the Buddha is walking on a mountain, a huge, this mountain of dung, but he was not touching, his feet were not touching the ground, though it was the mountain of filth. So then the Bodhisattva, after seeing this, and he got up, and that day, Vaishakha Purnima day, then when he analyzes the meanings, that he will be Buddha and he will be teaching the Dhamma, that is the symbol of sleeping on the Jambudvipa. And the grass going into infinite space is the symbol that he will be teaching the Noble Eightfold Path, and countless beings will follow and reach Nibbana, enlightenment. And then the third dream was ants crawling on his feet. That is, upasakas and upasikas, many will come and they take refuge in the Buddha. and they will follow the Noble Eightfold Path. And the fourth one was these birds becoming different four-color birds coming and becoming just one color. That was the symbol of people from all caste, religion, creeds, and directions. From everywhere, people will come to the Dhamma. And once they are in Buddhism, they lose all their other identities. They will just become one. They will all be one. And the fifth one is walking on the mountain of dung, filth. That is the Buddha, after his enlightenment, he will be going around in the world, teaching the Dhamma. But whatever happens, people will be rejoicing, they will be praising, they will be blaming, some will be blaming and trying to harm the Buddha. So many things will happen. But the Buddha will be unaffected by all the incidents that are going to happen in this world. So even though it is filled with defilements, people filled with defilements, still he will live in among them, but untouched by them. So that is the meaning of the fifth dream.
Next Saturday, Buddha Parliament is going to speak
About that.
Bhante, we are covering that in Mahasupina Sutta next week, Bhante.
Yeah, next Saturday I heard is the talk on 5 dreams. Our Buddha Pala Bhanteji is going to give discourse on that. So here we conclude, Pankajji.
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante. Thank you very much, Bhante. Thank you very much for all the time and the Dhamma Desna. I wanted to thank Bhante Kumara as well for his discourse today.
Yes.
And Bhante, you have any announcements to make or anything, Bhante? I just wanted to remind everyone that we have a daily meditation and chanting that we do the live streaming on Mahabodhi's YouTube channel. So Mahabodhi Society Bangalore YouTube. If you search for that, the daily meditation and chanting is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. India time. So 5 to 6 is the meditation and 6 to 7 is the chanting. And we will be doing this every day for this Vassa period. So please take advantage of it. Do join this, the meditation and the chanting sessions. They are done every day from 5 to 7.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, Pankajji, and thank you very much, Kumara Bhanteji. And about this question of this renunciation, somebody is explained about that. And this Dharmananda Kosambi, his book is referred by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in his book called The Buddha and His Dhamma. So that is what it is mentioned. Yes, it is mentioned like that. And in another book of Dr. Ambedkar, the other incident about these sites is also mentioned. So anyway, this is left to the scholars who normally do some research and such things. So with this, some clarification words, we will conclude here today's morning program. May all the participants in this comprehensive course on Buddhism, over 250 were there, all those who heard, and all the upasakas and upasikas are here. And our Vajira conducted 1 week upasaka upasika course, and I hope it went well. Huh? Oh, there are 2 courses and to be announced. Huh? Okay. There is one course which is from 5th to 12th August. That will be conducted by Panya Loka Bhanteji, residential course. Please come and participate. And the second course is 13 to 15 weekend course by our Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhichitta Bhanteji. So these two courses are going to be conducted, and afterwards Kannada course will be there from 17 or 19 August to 25. Kannada Shibiranu irutte. So there are 3 courses in August. I request Upasakas and Upasikas to make best use of these opportunities. We have wonderful, beautiful meditation center. You can come and stay there. We will take care of you, your accommodation, food and everything. You bring your body and mind, that's all, for 5 days or 7 days course time. The rest is, we will take care. So with these words, wishing one and all happiness and joy and wonderful week ahead with mindfulness. We will continue our evening Varshavasa meditation 5 to 6 and 6 to 7 as Pankajji has explained. May all beings share the merits. Sukhi bhaveyang nidukho ahang nichang ahang viya heta chame sukhi hontu majhata jata verino ye mam higama ketam hi sata hontu sukhe sada tato parang chara jesu chakavale sujantuno sadhu sadhu sadhu. 12ವರೆಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪ್ರವಚನ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 12ವರೆಯಿಂದ 1ವರೆ, 12:30 to 1:30 Kannada discourse. And all of you are requested, all Upasaka Upasikas, to have lunch. And then those who would like to continue may remain back for Kannada discourse or meditation. And those who wish to leave may leave, but please have lunch and then go. Thank you very much. Namo Buddhaya.
Thank you, Bhante. Namo Buddhaya. And we will conclude the session on comprehensive course on Buddhism here, Bhante. With your permission, may I close the Zoom call, Bhante?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bhante. Yeah, Namo Buddhaya.
चीज कोऑर्डिनेट करना आसान नहीं है।